We did it. There's actually villagers. They're trapped. How are we gonna save them now? Welcome back, kids. Today's adventure, we turn the stone and cobble box into a high-tech zombie curing lab. I guess our adventure starts with caving, and we finally got a zombie spawner. Cleared this one out, not dangerous at all sitting over that lava. But we do have a zombie spawner to add to our collection now. I guess that's the first step in getting zombie villagers, right? Getting a zombie spawner. So I'm just down here digging, finding what resources I can. Always need zinc when you're messing with Crate-Mod. You know, I love caving. This is one of the most relaxing things in Minecraft. I don't know what it is. I mean, sure, every once in a while a monster will come up trying to kill you. But there's nothing better than just turning a corner and seeing what else you can find. What about you guys? What's your favorite thing to do when you're Minecrafting? I've been digging around for a while. Found this beautiful azurine cave. It's one of my favorite crate blocks. I never use it very well in my builds. It's a very hard block to build with. But man, I just love the color. I don't have too many blue blocks. Still looking for some resources. Always need your iron, gold, and zinc. So we're just digging around here for a little while. Let's see what we can find. Looks like I've pretty much been everywhere. Oh, nope, it's dark down here. What you gotta do, just follow the darkness. There's some lava. Oh. What? Oh no, how do I get out? Wait, okay. What's on my hotbar? Nothing all that helpful. I think there's golden apples though in my book bag. Maybe I can just push down to the bottom of the lava and pillar up? Let's go for the pillaring method. Okay, push down. Where the heck is the bottom? Oh god, this is why we don't play in hardcore, kids. Not for a long series. Okay. Is there a bottom? Golden apples. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh no. 2 golden apples. Alright, push. Let's swim. We're gonna swim. We gotta swim. There's no bottom to this lava lake. What is going on? You can make it. Lots of hearts. Oh, please. Hardcore hearts. Keep hitting the pork chop power. We're gonna do this. We're gonna live. Please. Stop burning. We're gonna make it. Oh my goodness. No way that just happened. I really survived that. Woo! Way to go. I guess we can't survive in hardcore. After all that excitement, I think it's time to just start building. Solid with solid. Yeah, I think my settings are okay. Yeah, we're ready to go. Let's print ourselves a high-tech zombie curing lab. What do you think? I like the colors. They turned out really nice. Of course, we have the caution area over there where we have zombie villagers coming in. But yeah, and the flooring is my new favorite block, weathered limestone. It looks so good in here. We have yet to build some little lab offices and all that stuff and have equipment going on. But yeah, this is the outline. All the doors are coming in. Perfect. I think we're done. So this is going to be our zombie area before they get taken off to the lab for hypertubes. I wish you could hear his music, but you can't hear his music. You could see the notes, but you can't hear nothing. It's very strange. So I dug out an area back here. I need a bone meal. So I dug out an area to just make a impromptu skelly farm just to collect some bones. This will be traded off for zombies when we're ready for those. And yeah, I think this is the basis. We're going to use some gray concrete, build it up. I'm just kind of winging this part. There won't be any schematic cannons in this part. Yeah, I have to build it in survival mode. Everything's got to fit in here just perfect, but still working on the design. Truth be told, I made way too much gray concrete. I was up trying to grind out resources late at night. I got too tired. I kept trying to make light gray concrete, but I just made stack on stack of regular gray concrete. So, I gotta put this stuff to a good use. I think we're gonna be using a lot of gray concrete in this build, that's for sure. Alright, let me keep messing with the design over here. When I figure out something that actually kind of looks good, I'll bring you back for that. I've been messing with this wall for a little while. It looks about the same as it did an hour ago, but a little bit cleaned up. Alright, I needed a little break, so let's deal with the spawners here. We're gonna have to minecart these suckers into here. Should be interesting. We'll get our redstone links. That way we can turn the spawner on and off from outside. This will be zombie. And we gotta set that one to receive so the light can turn on. And we'll need a little switch out here. I don't know if this is gonna be its final resting place. Oh, where's my switches? I didn't bring any levers. That's alright, I can make one. Easiest recipe in Minecraft. Zombie, and now we should have a light turned on. Yep, light's on. Very good, the redstone link works. So now we gotta get some zombie spawners in here. Spawner number 1. Now I gotta break everything, and I think it should be placed. There we go. It is now active. Nothing should spawn because I've got the lights turned on. Look at that, good to go. Yep, I think those will work. Well, I've been widening the room and making good use out of our extraordinary amount of gray concrete. I just gotta figure out how we're gonna transport these things to this room. Should I do belts? Should I do water? Should I do a combination of both? Let's see what I can come up with. First off, I gotta make a good looking floor. Ruby red. I like the crimsite kind of cut down like this. This is a nice color right here. Seems appropriate for a spawner room. So this is what I got so far. The water's gonna push them down here. Then we're gonna belt them up after that. I've been digging around in these water-soaked tunnels. Hasn't been easy. There's my belt. And now the belt, after they hit the water, is gonna drag them up here, and then they're gonna go from here all the way up the hill to where I can bring them out for us to work on them. We need one here at the top. Rotate. There we go, all the way up the hill. Nice. All right, let's carry them on a little bit farther. And this is our workroom over here. This is where we're gonna trap them. All set, now we got a conveyor system. Our first 2 mans have come up here into the lab, and they're ready to be cured of their zombie diseases and make their way into our village and make a productive and happy colony. Now, for those of you kids that are smarter than your mom, you may have realized the gigantic flaw that I didn't see and I didn't know about until I put that whole zombie spawner together. The big major flaw is zombie villagers do not come out of zombie spawners. Instead, I downloaded another mod. Remember our good old friend Bob here? Bob is called a mob wrangler from buyable mob eggs. So you make a spawner. I didn't even know you could do that. I don't know if that's just a thing for this mod pack or if this is a real thing. I don't really know. But Bob here, he sells spider spawn eggs, which I don't really need. But he also sells zombie villager spawn eggs. So they will only spawn zombie villagers, which is going to help a lot. Bob, I always knew you would come in handy. So, let's get back to those spawners and see what we can do about this. Whoa, you stay in there, Bob. You're not allowed out. No, no. You cannot be trusted. Alright, let's head back and get those zombie spawners set up. Oh, a little sneak peek of what we got going on down there now. We've been doing a little bit of work. I got all my guys out of boats and now they're all lined up. We added one more to the collection. Our little Fletcher here, he's in all gold. But here's our little zombie room. So, I'll take you through a walk. This is our old hyper tube. That's all set up. A secret passage back here to where the zombies land. I think it's pretty cool looking. Alright, we're gonna turn the light off. Come out through here. And this is our zombie spawner room. Check that out! All the villagers! And there's so many new jobs that they have. Way more than vanilla. You only gotta let it run a second. I might knock it back to only one spawner. There's a lot. They get a little caught on that corner, but eventually they push each other out. And this is where you can either kill them for some XP and some drops. Look at them all in there. They're so cute. Or you can entice them to come over this way. Can't remember. Is that set to... No. Yeah, there we go. There's a little secret back entrance, but we do have to lure them this way. See? There they are. I'm gonna flip the switch, that gate opens. Oops. This is why you don't walk around with a wrench. There we go. Alright, so this opens that gate. Here they come. Oh, there's a baby. Hi, baby. Ugh, I think I have to get some kind of incentive to make them go close to that hyper tube. But eventually, there goes one. He goes up there. Let me see if I can F4 this fast enough for y'all. And there he is. They come bouncing in there. Isn't that so cute? They get really mad at the hyper tube though. They just stand there and aggro stare at it. It's kind of funny. I'm not sure what that's all about. But that's as far as we got. Go in that tube. I need a little incentive. Maybe we can block up a regular villager or something over there. How you guys doing? Anybody else want to come out? Oh, there goes one. Oh, it was the baby. He comes bouncing. Yeah, they get so mad at the hypertube. I don't know if you got a chance to see my... Uh-oh, he's breaking down the doors. Which door are you trying to break down? That one? Oh, okay. Let's stand over here. We just gotta listen to the thunk. And then we can watch them go in the hypertube. They'll eventually go over there. It takes a minute. It's been so fun making this. I'm still not 100% convinced this is the final design I want to go with, but it's pretty good. There he goes. And then if I go forward... Oh, they despawn though, because I'm not close enough. So that's another issue. That's something else we gotta come up with. I don't know how to fix that issue, but we'll come up with something there. Hey, feller. Whoa! There goes another one. Up the hypertube. Whoa! Wrong button. He's a construction worker. I wonder what he is. There are so many zombie villager jobs. So many jobs. Him I can just knock out. There we go. But we do have a collection system over here. If we just want the XP, close the gate. If we just want the XP, we can kill him and get our drops. That's about it. Now, what else we have going on here? There's still some more decorating, but it's looking a lot better. We got light, enough mood lighting to make it moodful. But in order to cure the villagers, there's a few more other things we need. One of those is, what are those called? The spider eye, the fermented spider eye. So we need sugar and we need brown mushrooms to ferment them, netherwort to make the potions, and let's go ahead and F4 so I don't break it. There we go. We got just a little bitty farm back there. The harvester's pretty ugly, that's why I hid it behind the wall. And then you might hear it in the background over here. But in order to make fermented spider eyes, whoa, you need spider eyes. So we installed this cute little spider farm. More spider eyes and string you could ever want. We'll take you on a free cam tour up there. It's just a vanilla spider spawner. That's all. Here comes some. Found this video online. It was super easy to make. Honestly, it was really, really easy to make. I've heard that spider spawners can be quite difficult. This one wasn't bad at all. I gotta make a cooler entrance than what we have going on there. But so far, this is Zombie Land. We have zombie villagers. We have a lab to cure them in. Everything's kind of far away though, and I'm having trouble with despawning. So we're gonna work on that. See the two blue guys, they're gone. All we have now is the construction worker and the baby left. But that's okay. Make sure nobody escapes. So that was my workaround for not being able to get some zombie villagers in the real world. It was just going to take too long to do that. So we came up with Bob. Bob has got a new job. He is a mob wrangler and he can get us some zombie eggs. But other than that, I guess that's where we end it for today. Got some little mob farms set up. These are cool. I've played with them a little bit, but I've never gone to the extreme with them. This one's really cool. We get all the stuff that we would get from an Elder Guardian. Got our little farm drops and skeleton drops just to play around and have fun. It's called Easy Mob Farm. They're really cute. But other than that, we still have so much more work to do. So on that, I just want to say thanks for coming by, kids. I appreciate it. We're going to get to all the potion brewing and everything else for the next time. So come back, come and see me, and let's see what we can figure out. Bye for now.